Available now. Link below.
In a twist that no one saw coming, Michael Avenatti, the disgraced lawyer who once fought tooth and nail against Donald Trump, is now his most unlikely ally. From his prison cell, he drops a bombshell revealing his willingness to testify in Trump's defense. As the hush money trial looms, Avenatti's shocking support for his former foe raises eyebrows and questions. Is this a genuine change of heart or a calculated move? Stay tuned because you don't want to miss my final thought. And just like Michael Avenatti's surprising shift from Trump's adversary to his supporter, many Americans are grappling with the rising cost of electricity, but there is a solution. It's this little gadget right here, designed to reduce energy waste and lower your power bills. It's as unexpected as Avenatti's change of heart. By plugging it into a wall outlet, you can slash your electricity usage, extend the lifespan of your appliances, and keep more money in your pocket every month. Don't let the greedy utility companies win. Visit don'twastepower.com and use the link down below for a 60-day risk-free trial, 65% off, and free shipping. That's don'twastepower.com. Make sure you order now. Now, in a stunning turn of events, Michael Avenatti, the once fierce critic of Donald Trump, he's emerged as an unlikely supporter of the former president. From his prison cell, where he's serving a 19-year sentence for various federal crimes, Avenatti volunteered to testify in Trump's defense in the ongoing hush money trial. Avenatti's journey from Trump's adversary to his potential savior is nothing short of remarkable. The disgraced lawyer who gained notoriety by representing Stormy Daniels in her lawsuit against Trump now finds himself on the other side of the courtroom divide. In a recent phone interview with the New York Post, he revealed that he's been in communication with Trump's legal defense team for the better part of a year. Watch this.
If the DA is trying to make this stick as a felony, as a serious matter, based on a federal rather than state crime, you think that could be a hole in the whole theory of this case?
I do, and I think it's going to be tested on appeal when Trump is convicted. And again, I think he will be convicted. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to hold up. I believe if you're going to bring a case against a sitting president or a former president who tens of millions of people support, especially in today's day and age with how divided we are, I think it needs to be a rock-solid, lock-tight, nearly perfect prosecuted case, because otherwise you run a huge risk as to what it's going to mean for the country. And I don't believe this case right now is the case. And that's the problem that I have. But I stand behind everything I said in 2018, everything I wrote in that op-ed. And I remain very concerned that no one has gotten to the bottom of what the hell exactly happened with SD&Y in 2018. Was that decision made by Jeffrey Berman? Was that decision made by William Barr? Who made that decision, and why was it made to turn a blind eye to Donald Trump's conduct?
Well, Michael, you mentioned your history. You also wrote that there are facts and evidence, texts, emails, etc., in the hush money case that have yet to see the light of day that will be, quote, very damaging to the prosecution. Have those since seen the light of day? What are you referring to?
Well, I'm going to be careful about what's been disclosed and who it's been disclosed to. I don't know ultimately if they will see the light of day during the trial. But, you know, Ari, over the course of the representation, my representation of Ms. Daniels, I came to learn a number of things, unfortunately, from her that turned out to be completely untrue. And a lot of that is what led me to terminate my representation of her in February of 2019. One of the big things that I learned, unfortunately, is that what I had been sold by Ms. Daniels relating to how this payment had came about and what I had subsequently advocated on television and others in reliance on what she had told me turned out to be completely false. It had been represented to me that she had not attempted to extort Donald Trump and the campaign in the waning days of 2016, that they had come to her. And I believed her when she told me that repeatedly. Unfortunately, in early 2019, I came to learn that that was not true.
Now, his willingness to testify in Trump's favor stems from his belief that the former president is being unfairly targeted. He argues that the charges against Trump are politically motivated, designed to hinder his potential win in 2024. Quote, if the defendant was anyone other than Donald Trump, this case would not have been brought at this time. That's what he told the Post, highlighting the bias in the justice system. The irony of his newfound support for Trump is not lost on observers. The man who once seized every opportunity to criticize the former president now standing as his defender, warning that the relentless pursuit of Trump might ultimately backfire. He suggests that the multiple cases against Trump could propel him to the White House, as the public perceives the legal challenges as a form of political persecution. Now, his change of heart extends beyond his willingness to testify. He now expresses regret over his association with Stormy Daniels, his former client, whom he warns might commit perjury if called to testify. This stark reversal from his previous stance underscores a dramatic shift in his perspective. So as the so-called hush money trial unfolds, the potential impact of Avenatti's testimony remains to be seen. His intimate knowledge of the case and his former involvement with Daniels could provide valuable insights for Trump's defense. However, Avenatti's own legal troubles and tarnished reputation may also come under scrutiny, potentially affecting the credibility of his statements. Now, the unlikely alliance between Avenatti and Trump has certainly sent shockwaves through the political and legal worlds. The once adversarial relationship has transformed into a bizarre partnership, with Avenatti now championing the cause of the man he once sought to bring down. This development adds yet another layer of complexity to the already intricate legal saga. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. The Avenatti-Trump alliance is a reminder of the unpredictable nature of politics and the legal system. As the lines between personal vendettas and the pursuit of justice blur, it becomes increasingly difficult to distinguish between political persecution and legitimate legal proceedings. Avenatti's sudden support for Trump raises questions about the integrity of our judicial process and the potential for undue influence. As the saga unfolds, it's crucial that we remain vigilant in our quest for truth and justice. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.